Hi book lovers, welcome back to my channel. I'm finally doing my book haul for October. It's gonna be another long book haul. I got about 80 books. I swear I have decreased my spending on eBay for used books, but I still get so many books. So here's everything that I got last month. I do want to show you some unboxings, like for Hello Lovely box and Mystic box, which I'm a rep for. So I'm just gonna start with those. I got a bunch of clothes from Hello Lovely box. I love their stuff. First is this sleep shirt, the One More Chapter sleep shirt in this burgundy color. It's big because it's a sleep shirt and it's wrinkly because I was wearing it last night. These sleep shirts come in a one size fits all, so they're all gonna be this big. I also got for Halloween the Bury Me crew neck sweater. This is what the front design looks like, this skeleton with some books, and this is what the back looks like, Bury Me next to my TBR. I'm obsessed with this sweater. I pretty much wear it every night. And I also got some joggers. Hello Lovely box added some joggers to their shop. I think this is the newer design, the Read by Moonlight one, which looks really pretty, but it's super comfy. I wear this in the morning when I go walk my dog. But those are the goodies that I got from Hello Lovely. I'm a rep for them. If you want to buy something from them, you can use my code Lacey15 for 15% off, but currently for the Black Friday sale, they have a 25% off discount. I think it's EBF for early Black Friday, so you can use that as well. I also got my Mystic box package for the September-October period, which featured Penelope Douglas. Each month there is a featured author with 2 exclusive hardcovers with covers you can only get with a Mystic box. So this is a Penelope Douglas one. This period for November-December is for A. Zavarelli, who is another dark romance author. She wrote some mafia romances that I have read and loved, so I am super excited about that one. I also have a code. You can use Lacey10 for 10% off your first order. If you have used that code already, you can probably just use a different email and get the same discount. But let's just open this up. The hardcovers come in this little pouch. There is this super secret swag, this mask pin that matches perfectly with the Devil's Night series, a little postcard with some fan art, and this mask sticker. So these are the 2 hardcovers, Corrupt, which was already revealed, and then the mystery one is Birthday Girl with this absolutely stunning cover. I love it so much. These are the 2 hardcovers. They are so pretty, so nice. And then the bonus item, the super secret swag, was this Corrupted booklet with a ton of fan art from Penelope Douglas fans of the Devil's Night series. It looks amazing. This package was fantastic. If you missed it, unfortunately, they are sold out. But if you are a fan of A. Zavarelli, her Boston Underworld books were the ones that I read and loved. So if you're a fan of hers, don't forget to check out the box. I also got this box from Helena Hunting. It's not a rep box, it's just for her upcoming release. But this has a really cute design on it with a beaver, which is her brand. We've got this postcard with a little family tree, a pen and a bookmark, and a pouch full of smaller goodies like this coaster, a couple stickers, chapstick, some little pins, and a cute little charm bracelet with these little charms that make a lot more sense now that I have read the book. And the book is Little Lies under her pseudonym H. Hunting. This one is coming out in a couple days. I actually just finished this one yesterday. It is a new adult romance, nothing at all like her adult romances, which is why she's writing under H. Hunting. It is a spin-off of her Puck series and her All In series. But again, it's nothing like those books. It's not a rom-com, very much a new adult college angsty romance. And it is a romance between childhood best friends. Those were the big packages that I got, but before I get into all the other books that I got, I do want to show you guys these earrings that I got last month. They are cute little pearl asymmetrical earrings. Like this one is a little bit longer than this one, but it was like my first Instagram influencer kind of thing that I received. It was from this jeweler that reached out to me on Instagram called German Kabirski. It came in this cute little box, opens up, the name, and it came in this cute little pouch. But yeah, I am wearing them today. I love them. I just wanted to show them off. And now onto all the books that I got. I got a bunch of books sent to me from publishers and from authors, and then later on I'll show you all the historical romances that I got again, as well as some other used books that I bought myself. First is this hardcover of the new Jennifer L. Armentrout book, The Brightest Night, which is the third and latest book in her origin series. I'm currently making my way through this one. It's one of the few mature YA books that I've been reading, but this was sent from the publisher and it was a huge surprise that it came as a signed copy. I think JLA signed all of these first copies, so that was really nice. I got a bunch of books from Berkeley, some highly anticipated reads. Simmer Down by Sarah Smith, which is about two rival food trucks set in Maui, Hawaii. Ties That Tether by Jane Igaro, about a Nigerian woman who has to choose between the man that she loves and her culture. Breathe the Sky by Michelle Hazen. This one sounds really cute. The heroine is a biologist, the hero is a construction foreman, and a very grumpy one at that. And they're both out working in the Mojave Desert. And I also got the latest Alexa Martin book, part of her football romance series. The hero is a quarterback. The heroine has been hired to manage him after he takes a knee during the anthem. This one is the one that I'm honestly most excited about from these Berkeley books because I do love the series, even though I still haven't read book 3 yet, so I need to get to this one soon. This one is another Berkeley book, but I actually won it. I didn't get it from the publisher. The Roommate by Rosie Danan, which I absolutely adored. We have a heroine who moves all the way across the country, and her new roommate is none other than a porn star. This one is so hot, so adorable, so if you haven't read this one, do it. I got some more Berkeley books from the publisher. These ones are the mass market paperbacks. A Touch of Stone and Snow by Milla Vane, which is book 2 in her Gathering of Dragons series, her fantasy romance series. I have read this one. I didn't love it as much as book 1. It was just an okay read for me, but I'm still really excited for more from the series. And this one is Her Christmas Cowboy by Jessica Clare. Title says it all. The hero has an unrequited crush on the heroine, and he ends up sending her secret Santa gifts. From Forever, I got The Lady's Guide to Mischief and Mayhem by Amanda Collins. This one is a historical romance in a trade paperback, which seems like Berkeley kind of started last year with Evie Dunmore. But here we have a journalist heroine and a detective hero, and they're working together on this new investigation. Another book from Forever is Blacklisted by Jay Crownover, part of her cowboy romance series. It's a small town romance set in Texas. We have a bad boy hero who helps save the heroine who is on the run. I also got Jane in Love by Rachel Gibney from the publisher. This one is like a Jane Austen retelling, except it's literally Jane Austen and not actually one of her books. Jane Austen time travels all the way to modern day onto the set of Northanger Abbey. She starts to fall in love, but at the same time she's realizing that her books are disappearing in modern day because they just don't exist anymore because she's not writing them. So the concept of this one just sounds so cute. I got Just Like This from Cole McCade from Harlequin. It's an enemies to lovers romance. One of them is an art teacher and the other one is the football coach, and of course they're working at the same school. I got a couple Harlequin series books as well. Harlequin Desire, Macy Yates. She's got another holiday Christmas romance out this season. Claiming the Rancher's Heir, which is a surprise baby romance. I also got The Sheriff's Star by McKenna Lee and Claiming His Bollywood Cinderella by Tara Pammy. I got this lovely stack of books from St. Martin's Press. There's a couple holiday books in this one as well, like A Highlander is Coming to Town by Laura Trentham. The heroine is apparently a Scottish lead singer of a touring band. She goes and hides in this small town in Georgia, which is where she meets the hero. Snow Angel Season by Emily March. This one has 2 small town Christmas romances in one book. A Heartfelt Christmas Promise by Nancy Nagel. This one sounds the most Hallmarky, with the heroine sent on a business trip to close down this factory in a small town, and of course the hero is his family's the one who owns that factory. Some other non-Christmas romances, All That I Desire by Frances Ray, The Real Deal by Lauren Blakely. This one I'm excited about. The heroine finds an ad for a boyfriend for hire, and of course she ends up falling for him. A New Paranormal Romance, Inferno by Donna Grant, which is a dragon shifter romance. And one of my favorite books this year, All Scout and Bothered by Kerrigan Byrne. This is book 2 in the Devil You Know series, and I loved it so much. We've got a curvy sunshine heroine and a grumpy hero. It is such a good historical romance, and I'm so excited for book 3. I got this book from Avon, My Last Duchess by Eloisa James. This is the prequel to her Wilds of Lindo Castle series, but it's totally fine to read as a standalone. This one is about the parents of the Wild siblings, how they first met and fell in love. They're both single parents. The hero, the Duke hero, is the father of 8, and the heroine is a single mother of 1. It is super cute, super easy to read, so if you want something light and sweet but still kind of in the holiday season, this historical romance is perfect. And also, I recently had an interview with Eloisa James on my Instagram, so if you want to check out that Q&A, it's on my IGTV on my Instagram page. And I also got this little Christmas anthology by 3 authors. It's called Christmas Kisses with My Cowboy, and they all have rancher heroes. And also, if you notice, this mass market paperback is one of the newer mass market paperback sizes. It's a lot more square, and it also costs $10, and I'm not exactly happy about it. You can see the comparison between the regular mass market and this one. It's slightly bigger and more square. It's strange. I'm not sure why they're even doing this, but starting to roll out. I also bought myself 2 book of the month books because I had 2 credits left that were expiring in November, so I figured I gotta use these and finally cancel my subscription, because honestly I use book of the month just for Helen Huang hardcovers, and I was hoping I would be able to save my credits for next year when she released The Heart Principle, but I didn't have time for that, so I figured let's just spend these credits. I got The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. This one is so pretty. I already have the regular hardcover that was sent from the publisher, but I just love how this looks, so I got it. And also the other selections were not interesting to me. Still haven't read this one yet. I kind of wanted to for the Halloween season, but I didn't have time for it. If you have read it, let me know your thoughts. And I spent my extra credit on Mexican Gothic by Silvia Moreno Garcia. It's gothic fiction, gothic suspense, and I've heard amazing things about it. Also, I just love this cover so much. I also got a bunch of indie romances from some authors. This one is The Bribe by Will and Nash, who is the pseudonym for Devney Perry. The heroine is a famous country music singer. The hero is the small town sheriff. I usually enjoy Devney Perry, so I'm excited about this one. She's using the pseudonym to put all her Will and Nash books under KU because her Devney Perry books are non-KU. Karina Halle sent me the first 4 books in her Experiment in Terror series, which is her gothic horror romance series. Book 1 is Dark House. I read this one for Halloween. I liked it. It's not a favorite, but I'm really excited to read more in the series. It's got ghosts, a haunted lighthouse, a mystery. It was great for Halloween. Book 2 is Red Fox. Book 3 is Dead Sky Morning, and book 4 is Lying Season. All of the series follows one couple, Dex and Perry. Book 1 barely had any romance, which is why I want to read more as well, because I'm a little bit invested in these 2 and I want to see how the romance picks up. I also got the first 3 books in the Dirty Empire series by Nina West, who is also known as K.A. Tucker. Lots of pseudonyms in this book haul, but book 1 is Sweet Mercy, which I have read and liked, but it's the only book in the series that I have read because I was waiting for the entire series to release before continuing. Book 2 is Gabriel Fallen. Book 3 is Dirty Empire. There are 4 books in the series, so I have 1 more book left to wait for it to release before I can continue reading. Book 1, Sweet Mercy, was fun. I liked it. I read it for a video where I read a whole bunch of different authors who write under different pen names. It's like a mafia romance, kind of. The hero is the son of a mafia crime boss. The heroine is desperate for help to free her father from prison, and the only person who can help is this crime boss's son. So he makes her an offer that she'll spend a week in his home, in his bed, and then he'll help her. It was a good start to a series. I didn't love it, but I definitely I want to read more. And I got Cruel Paradise by JT Geissinger. This one I read also for Halloween because it's a mafia romance, but it's actually a super lighthearted, fun mafia romance. Nothing really dark about it. So if you love reading about an obsessed hero, quirky heroine, lots of great banter, this one is perfect. And then I also got these 3 books from Tiffany Reisz. The Pearl is her next release, part of the Godwin series. Book 1 was the Red, book 2 was the Rose, and both of them I loved so much. They are such smutty goodness. It's erotica, so it's just straight up sex, but it is so well written and so freaking hot. I originally just requested the Pearl, but then Tiffany Reisz also sent along these 2 little paperbacks. The Beguiling of Merlin is actually part of the Godwin series and connects with the Red, book 1, and A Winter Symphony is a novella in the original Sinner series, which is my favorite erotica series. This novella is set after book 4 in the original Sinners and is about Soren and Kingsley, and these last 2 were gifts from Charles from Books on Stereo. He surprised me with some books off of my wish list with 2 of my favorite books this year, Queen Move by Kennedy Ryan, which was amazing. It's a childhood friends to lovers, kind of second chance romance, kind of not, but it's beautiful, so good. Kennedy Ryan is absolutely amazing, and this book blew me away. It is a spin-off of her All the King's Men duet, but reads totally fine as a standalone. And then Sea of Ruin by Pam Godwin, which is a dark historical romance with pirates. It's a love triangle, kind of. It's erotica, so very steamy. I just love this one so much. I love Pam Godwin. I love her dark romances so much. I got to read this one as an ARC, and I am so happy to get this paperback, so thank you, Charles. Before I get into all the used books that I got, I have some random non-romancy books that I want to share with you guys. I got this thriller from Sandra Brown, Best Kept Secrets. I think this one is a reissue. It's not a new release. Memories in the Drift by Melissa Payne, with a heroine who loses her short-term memory. The Cookbook Club by Beth Harbison, which is about 3 women who form this bond and friendship. So it's a woman's fiction novel. I got this book of poetry with this really pretty cover called Swimming Lessons by Lily Reinhart. The inside is also really pretty as well, with some illustrations and red pieces of paper. And these ones are the most random, but I couldn't help but get them because they're about pets. Dog Astrology and Cat Astrology by Luna Malcolm. It's astrology, but with pets. I'm a Pisces, and it is so cute. And here's what the cat one looks like. And now onto all the used books that I got. There's still a lot, even though I swear I haven't been buying as much. I've been using thrift books a lot lately, mainly for hardcovers because they're really cheap over there. But I got these 3 Nalini Singh hardcovers set in her Side Changeling series. I've been trying to collect all of her hardcovers that are available in the Side Changeling series. I got book 10, Kiss of Snow. I actually already own this one, but the copy that I have is signed to someone else. So I wanted a blank copy so that Nalini Singh could personalize it to me the day that I ever get to meet her. But this one is in my top 3 of the series. It's my number 2, about Hawk and Sienna, one of my favorite couples in the series. Book 11, Tangle of Need. This one is so good, very angsty. In this one, Nalini Singh kind of tackles the whole fated mates trope, because here the main characters are not actually fated mates. They know who their fated mate is, but it's not with each other. Yet the main characters fall in love anyway. I just love this one, and I loved how Nalini Singh kind of flipped that whole trope. And book 15, Allegiance of Honor, which isn't really romance. It doesn't have a main focus couple, but kind of recaps all the other couples. And it's pretty much the end of the Side Changeling series before she started her spin-off, the Side Changeling Trinity series. I found this hardcover, this book club edition hardcover of Lover Awakened by J.R. Ward, which is book 3 in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. So happy to have found this, and for a cheap price. I got this hardcover of Dark Fever by Karen Marie Moning, which was the last hardcover that I needed to complete my Fever collection in hardcover. cover. It's gorgeous. I love it. I love the series so much. It's one of my favorite urban fantasy series. And this last one, oh my gosh, I found it on Amazon. I've been searching for the original covers of the Grip series ever since I read it in September. It is one of my new favorite series that I finally discovered this year. I found the original cover of Still book 2 on Amazon. I reached out to some sellers while I was asking them what edition or what the cover looked like of the copy that they had, and they told me that this one was the purple one. So I immediately got it. So happy that I found it. I was able to find the prequel Flow from Half Price Books this month, and I'm waiting for my friend to send me the first book, Grip. But I'm just so happy to have found all the books with the original covers, because I do kind of prefer them a little bit more over the newer covers, which are still pretty, but I just needed these ones. And now time for all the historical romances that I got. This first stack, I'm gonna pretend it's one of those mystery historical romance boxes that you find on eBay, because my friend Sarah romantically swept away on Instagram. She sent me this box of books, and I only requested like 2 of the Julie Quinns. The rest were all a mystery to me, all a surprise. So the books that I asked her to help me find were The Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn, which is book 2 in the Bridgertons series, with this beautiful step back. It's one of the double page ones with a voyeur swan. This one was the last one I needed to complete my Bridgerton step back collection, so yay. And this other Julia Quinn book, How to Marry a Marquis, with this back cover step back, which is so pretty. These were the ones that I asked her to help me find. If you love historical romances, you need to follow her on Instagram. I'll link her down below. She has such an incredible collection. She also sent me a bunch of other mystery paperbacks, which is why I'm counting this as a mystery historical romance box, a mini one at least. So this one is The Care and Taming of a Rogue by Suzanne Enoch, with this step back. I've never read her before, but this one sounds fun. The hero is a captain, an adventurer, and he only has eyes for the heroine. This is The Captive by Janelle Dellin. It's a Native American historical romance, and the heroine asks the hero for help to find her brother. I've never heard of this author before. There's also this beautiful copy of Sweet Desire by Sarah Orwig. I feel like I've seen this author before, but I've never read her. This historical romance, it's set after the Civil War, but the cover is so pretty. This one was the best surprise, this Kat Martin book, Sweet Vengeance, because I am obsessed with the step back. I've seen it so many times on Step Back Saturday, and I've been wanting a copy, so thank you, Sarah, for this one. Also, the cover is really shiny and pretty as well. Have I read Kat Martin before? No. Do I own a bunch of her books? Yes. There was this Amanda Quick book to add to my Amanda Quick collection, Deception, with this epic step back. All of her step backs are just like this. This one sounds amazing. It's got a pirate hero and a bookish heroine. There was also another Julia Quinn book in the box, What Happens in London, which is book 2 in the Bevel Stroke series. I do own book 1, so this is perfect. And the last 2 I got were Seducing the Governess by Margot Maguire and Rose by Jill Marie Landis, which has the step back. This one is a Western historical romance set in Wyoming. I also finally got my Stephanie Lawrence lot that took literally a month to ship. I eventually had to submit like a lost request form, and then literally a day later the shipment started moving. In this lot I have 5 Sinster books, which is her most popular series. Book 3 is Scandal's Bride, with this back cover step back with the hero in a cape. Book 6 is All About Love, with this beautiful step back. Book 8, On a Wild Night, this one with the 2-page step back. Book 12 is The Truth About Love, and it's got this really sweet step back. And book 14 is The Taste of Innocence, and this is what the step back looks like. I also got these 4 Bastion Club series books in the Stephanie Lawrence lot. The prequel to the series is Captain Jack's Woman, with this beautiful cover. Book 2 is A Gentleman's Honor, with this step back. Book 4 is A Fine Passion, with this beautiful step back. 2-page step back, love those. And book 6 is Beyond Seduction with this step back. And the last book in this lot is The Untamed Bride, which is part of a different series, the Black Cobra Quartet. Sadly, no step back for this one. And here is my last stack of historical romances to end this book haul. I finally got myself Beguiling the Beauty by Sherry Thomas, which is book 1 in her Fitzhugh trilogy. I love this one so much. It is so angsty, so well written. The heroine wants revenge against the hero, and she ends up pretending to be someone else and getting him to fall in love with her. I got a bunch of Joanna Lindsey books to complete my step back collection. This one is The Pursuit with this plaid step back. I love how the blurb says, in the world of romantic fiction, there is only one Joanna, and Joanna is in all caps. Love Me Forever with this epic classic Joanna Lindsey step back, and one of her newer books, A Rogue of My Own, with this really sweet step back. I got another Kat Martin book. This one was from a friend, Kimberly, on Instagram. I got Heartless, and even though it looks like it's a fake step back, there actually is one. This is what it looks like. And finally, the last 2 books are these 2 Laura Kinsale books. For My Lady's Heart with this medieval looking step back. It's got a princess and a knight, but the princess is actually the one who comes to the knight's rescue. And the last one is The Dream Hunter with this interesting step back. There's only the hero here with his horse. Laura Kinsale is another author I've been collecting and still haven't read. I actually recently just got another lot from her, so I really have no excuse not to read her now, but I swear I'll start her soon. I really want to try Flowers from the Storm because I know so many people love that book. But that is it for my book haul for October. Let me know if you read any of these books, any of these authors. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!